What is going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about this very special Boa Hancock Leader card that is exclusively available through a Bandai collaboration with PSA. If you're unfamiliar with PSA and Bandai's relationship, they've actually done a Leader collab before, in which they did it with a Luffy, which featured all of the straw hats. It was the first card to do so. And then we have here a Boa Leader featuring some of the 7 warlords. So there seems to be a theme, but what's super interesting about this one as well is it seems as though they've made the border a little bit larger on the card based off of these images that we've seen. And this is a photo of a real card, not a, mock-up image. This is the exact card we will be receiving, and of course it is the Boa Leader. So in today's video we're going to talk about how to get this card, the best way to sign up, and why you should sign up today, January 17th specifically. If not, I still will kind of cover everything, but especially today, I think if you were ever considering it, today is the day. So in order to receive this card, you have to sign up for a Collectors Club subscription on PSA. What does that entail, you may wonder? So it is $149, or they have a premium $199 offer. If you want this leader, I think $149 is the way to go. If you are a PSA power user, $199 might be the best move. Or if you're a Fanatics Live power user, because you get Card Ladder Pro, which I actually am not 100% sure what that is, but it's valued at $150 a year, and you get to spend $125 on Fanatics Live. And then of course if you go with the regular one, you get $60, which is pretty decent. I don't think I ever used my last 60 from when I got it, if I'm being 100% honest here, from when I signed up for Luffy, so maybe I can still use that. I'll have to check, but I think the Luffy was just worth it in and of itself. And so how do you check? If you already have it, you can see, and you want to make sure you're subscribed to the Pop Culture magazine. So the Pop Culture magazine is the one that will come with the Boa and the One Piece themed magazine. So you want to make sure you can see that under your accounts, under memberships. You'll be able to check, and it'll look exactly like this. If you're already there, you can see this is the one for mine. It expires on May 9th. So, questions you might have. If you want to get this Boa, you have to sign up by January 31st. If your subscription is good in March, you should receive this promo, because it is in the March edition. So you saw mine expired in May. I should be receiving this with the regular magazine, because it's included in with the magazine. Every single copy of the magazine should have it, but in order to receive said magazine, you have to be subscribed by January 31st. And for our international people, it is available to international subscribers for you to still receive this magazine and the promo. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at how to sign up. We'll kind of just go through this on the website. All right, so the reason why I decided to make this video today and make sure that this gets out here is because of this. So today, in celebration of Prismatic Evolutions, you can actually join Collectors Club for 15% off. The subscription is $150, but you are going to get 15% off. This is the only time they're going to do that, where you're going to be able to enroll and get the Boa. So in order to enroll, first off, you want to go to PSAcard.com, and then you can click this little icon up here, and then we will click on account. So, and then in doing so, you'll enter in your email. So then we want to go to pricing. Collectors Club, we'll see $149 a year. We're gonna want to click the Pop Culture and TCG. This part is super important. This is the only way you're going to get the Boa Leader card. And then you're gonna have an opportunity to fill in your information, And then you can also add in your promo code. If you're doing this January 17th, if today is not January 17th, unfortunately, this is not going to be valid. But we're going to see here it's going to drop our price down to $126.65, which is a great deal for joining this, especially if you plan to submit with PSA, but also just to get that BOA card and potentially any future cards. And then if you can't change the magazine, you can consider contacting the customer service. Before we had to do this, I'm not sure if they've changed this, but if you are a PSA subscriber and you have the sports magazine, you want to try to email their customer support through their support form on your profile and then ask them to enroll you into the TCG and Pop Culture magazine. Now, the big question I'm sure everybody wants to know, is it worth it? I can't tell you if it's worth it. I can tell you my thoughts, though. If you go with PSA at all, absolutely, because you get the access to the deals, you get discounted rates on grading. If you do anything in that sphere, it is absolutely worth it because now you're just getting a free card, which can help supplement the membership. As we saw, the Luffy trended at like 130 right out the gate, went down to like 100, then went to like 180, and is now settling somewhere around like 130, I believe. So if you grade with PSA at all, if you want to break it down in just terms of dollar amounts, with the 15%, it comes out to like 120 something dollars. If you don't, it's full 150. You get $60 in value for signing up on Fanatics Live, which you can use, which is $60. And so it's really like $90 to pay for this BOA. And if you think about it, an alternate art BOA in any form of a leader is $77 at the cheapest. So you're really just paying, like, if you're planning on buying an alt BOA, it's probably just worth it. I mean, you can play with the comment in the time being, but if you don't use Fanatics Live, maybe it's just not worth it. You can just buy it if you're okay paying possibly like $100, $120 for the card. However, if you are getting this discount on January 17th from the Prismatic Evolutions discount, I think it is an absolutely worth it. I've signed up. You can get $60 in value, and it's like $120. So it's really like paying $60 for this BOA. And once again, if you are going to buy a BOA leader, you just add in $60, spend it on Fanatics Live. I'm sure there's One Piece breaks. You know, I do dislike just a little bit on how like those usually oversell, but you have $60 you can spend on their platform, and then you get the BOA for like $66, which is pretty much like buying this alternate art BOA. And in this instance, January 17th, the promo code is only good for today. Prism 15 today, January 17th. If you're watching this video after January 17th, you are too late. That is why I'm putting it out today. You can sign up, save some money, and get this BOA, and I think it's absolutely worth it, especially if you use Fanatics Live. If you use Fanatics Live, it's absolutely worth it. If we just go based off of Luffy, it's worth it. If they do one other promo, because they've done two in Luffy's run, TBD when this may end, who they may partner with next, what the future holds, we don't know. But if you have the extra money, and it isn't going to impact anything, I know there's Prismatic Evolutions, there's a lot of things going on, you know, a lot of things going on in LA. Make sure you're okay first. If you have extra money, maybe consider signing up. And as always, you know, don't ever spend money you don't have on cardboard and shiny paper. But again, if you do have it, feel free to do that. And as always, if you found this content of value, if you could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. Greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one.